Hundreds of Kentucky foster children sleep in hotels and even office buildings when the state can't find anywhere else to place them.
And in this WDRB Investigates follow-up, Monica Harkins and Jason Riley uncovered that it's happening far more often than the state let on.
It's a crisis. We are legitimately in a crisis right now.
Kentucky children traumatized, neglected, and often abused. With nowhere to go,
We should all be outraged.
are promised a better future in the state's care. But as of now, they're still being forced to sleep in an office space like the L&N building right here in Louisville or a hotel.
In my opinion, children not being properly cared for, my orders not being followed, that went on for months and months and months.
When Louisville Judge Gina K. Calvert found out this was a reality for children in the care of the Cabinet for Health and Family Services, she called it potentially illegal. She gave WDRB rare access inside her courtroom to increase transparency. We witnessed a case where a child was forced to stay at the L&N building for 8 nights last year.
The cabinet's not going to be able to hide behind the bed.
The problem stems from a social worker shortage, more kids with extreme circumstances like sexual abuse and serious mental health issues, and a limited supply of facilities that can meet those specific needs.
We're supposed to take care of kids. It shouldn't be that complex, but it ends up being really complex.
In Frankfort, State Senator Danny Carroll proposed a new psychiatric youth facility to help. It would offer 16 beds with a $22 million price tag.
My hope is we're going to go from being one of the worst states in this area to the best.
But that's not enough. The state needs more beds. In July of last year, Cabinet Secretary Eric Friedlander said 87 kids were staying in these non-traditional placements when he testified in front of lawmakers. A WDRB open records request revealed from July 2022 to July 2023, 144 children spent at least one night at a hotel, state park, or state office space. And from then until February 1st of this year, 137 more kids found the same fate. That's a total of 281 children in less than 2 years.
The way that I view this is children that come into the custody of the cabinet, those become Kentucky's kids. Those become our kids. We're responsible for these kids.
Family law attorney Allison White says more awareness about what's happening will bring faster solutions.
Everybody in the state of Kentucky should hear this and say, oh no, the buck stops here. The buck stops now. Like, this is it. We're not leaving these kids to sleep on the floor of an office building.
The state says children at the L&N building don't sleep on the floor. When WDRB asked to see the space, the state denied our request. Instead, it sent this video of renovated rooms with new beds and decorations. White says to think twice about what the room renovations mean.
If this is a short-term issue, this is a one-time thing, those steps probably aren't necessary.
You'll also see a mini fridge, books on the shelves, and games. But White points out there aren't showers and no access to a full kitchen. This is a snapshot inside just one of several state offices used to house kids.
They're vivacious, they're smart, they're funny, they want to be engaged and they want to connect. And they're just great, happy kids that need some support. And it's our duty to give them that support.
Any major change, though, would still be months away. Meanwhile, kids as young as 7 years old find themselves removed from their homes in need of dire help.
There are a lot of children suffering. There are a lot of children that need help, and they need support, and they need the Commonwealth to care.
To care for Kentucky's kids. Reporting with Jason Riley and photojournalist Zach Crabtree, Monica Harkins, WDRB News.